What is going on, everybody? Today we're looking at our LEGO Star Wars May 4th promo gift with purchases, mostly focusing on the Trade Federation Troop Carrier set 40686 with 262 pieces that retails for about $30, but again, this was a gift with purchase that you could only get from spending a certain amount of money. I think it was $160 on LEGO Star Wars, but also as you went up in price, you got additional promos. So first off, we have the AAT, so a polybag celebrating the 25th anniversary of Episode 1, so that's why we get with the troop carrier as well, but the AAT, just the little poly bag, so little micro build, which looks pretty cool here. And as usual, I saw this in store and bought it, and then of course with doing the May 4th, I also got it as well. So I have two of them now, so I'll just keep one in bag and then have the built one here, which looks pretty good overall. So as the spinning upper gun there, that'll spin around, and of course we have the hatch where usually the droids get in and out of, that'll open and close there, but it's a little micro build, so not a whole lot of details other than that, just a nice little thing. It's got the flat pieces so it'll easily slide on the ground, but a nice looking design. No carries off the look of the AAT, so can't complain too much about that, but it is just a little promo micro build, so nothing too exciting for that, but awesome just to get it. Then we do also have this additional coin piece, which they like to throw in these sort of things in, but looks pretty cool with our X-Wing design and looks like the front screen of the TIE Fighter, so that is cool. Of course, the LEGO Star Wars, all sorts of little details there, but if we open it up, it's just a little coin design that says LEGO Star Wars, and then we have the trench run with the X-Wing in the front, and then we have this also a little like plastic piece over the top with a red X-Wing, so of course it's like the TIE Fighter sort of focusing in on the X-Wing, so of course it's like moving back and forth that we see in the movie until it focuses up, and that's when they fire to hit the X-Wing, so that's pretty cool, and you can see it sort of move back and forth there. So just a little coin for that, nothing too crazy about it, but like I said, the main focus of this is going to be the Trade Federation Troop Carrier, which I was most excited about. This I wanted so bad as soon as I saw it, because I've never had any of the past ones, so this will be the first time I get one, so super excited for that, of course, being from Episode 1, which although a lot of people think it's bad, it's been one of my favorite Star Wars movies since it came out. I just love the look of the movie, and having this troop carrier a part of it. You can see, of course, with the background there of Naboo is awesome, but it's awesome to get this with all the droids. That's one reason why I also want to get it, just to sort of like troop build the droids out there, but it looks pretty cool with our two pilots. We get 6 normal battle droids, all look cool there, and if we spin around, we can see some more. So we get the little sled that comes out to deploy the droids, of course, their guns, and unfortunately, we do get the brick for the LEGO Star Wars 25th anniversary, so we have that just sitting around for some reason, but overall, a pretty cool looking set that I was super excited about. But let's go and look at it, starting with the minifigs. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing too exciting about these. They're just your standard battle droids. We do get 2 pilots, so to pilot the troop carrier, so we just get our standard battle droids. They just have the blue details on the center to make them pilots, or, you know, higher ranking droids, but overall, they still have the exact same droid design with the droid head. The droid arms, we get one straight arm to put a gun in, and one of the more curved arms. Of course, the same color tan legs with arms matching there. Like I said, the only difference is the blue center, where we do have some tan printing on the front with a little bit of like a ranking little circle logo, but the rest is all blue just to make them stand out compared to the rest of our droids. So we do get 2 of those, and then we just get our standard battle droids. So again, nothing exciting about them, just in their standard color. The only thing is that these now come with guns, so the 2 pilots don't come with guns, but the rest of them do. So we just get 6 of our standard battle droids. So again, nothing really exciting about those. It's just nice to always get more battle droids, because I'm trying to like start to army build stuff, so always want to have a bunch of battle droids, of course. So any way I can get them, I'm excited. So I wish they did make more of these, just so you can put multiple battle droids at one time, but unfortunately it was the gift with purchase, so I'm just stuck with having the one. But overall, really nice to have the battle droids. Like I said, not exciting, but when you start to get them in mass, it does make it cooler. And then we get our actual build of the Trade Federation Troop Carrier, also known as the Platoon Attack Craft, which is an unarmed repulsor craft carrier used to transport, in like the movies, 112 B-1 battle droids, but this time it only carries 6 beyond the pilots. That carries the droids on deployment racks, and overall looks pretty nice. You know, looks pretty similar to how it does in the movie and everything, of course, that you saw there on the box. So it's got this all brown color, which a lot of the droids had, especially in that first movie, this brown color, the darker brown. So we have the drive unit up front, so this is what kind of pulls it all along, and it's a repulsor craft, so it sort of floats off the ground. So they gave the clear pieces to make it seem like it's floating there. Obviously, it's just barely off the ground, but we get that with the headlight as well, so like the floodlight there in case it's, you know, nighttime or whatever, they can see with that. So we get the little pilot area there in the front, so we can just take one of our droid pilots and stick him down in there, so it can be piloting the craft. And then of course we do get 2 pilots, which I don't really know why you need 2, but we have another one that we can just stick right behind it. So I guess if something ever happens to the first pilot, there's another another one there right behind it to take its place. But then it starts to go back to our sled piece that has our rack on it. So nice design again in the brown color with this like cream color on those little sides here with the little circles, so that adds nice little details for that as well. But it can just slide along, of course, delivering the battle droids into battle. We do have little slots here to put the weapons, so if we take like our battle droid, we can take all of their guns out and put them in these little slots. So let me go and fill them up, and there it can store all 6 of the guns in that little section there, so it has the guns ready for the droids. And then we can put the droids on the weapons rack as well. Now it shows in the instructions to fold them down like this and then fold their heads up so they're a little bit more folded up. Of course, we know in the movie their legs fold up and they're all like folded up, sort of like this is probably the closest thing you can do with them, so all folded up in the wax. But unfortunately that doesn't really work out for these too much, so you just fold them forward and their heads back and then stick them on the weapons rack. So let me go and put all 6 of them on here, and there you can have all 6 battle droids stored on the weapons rack. Now of course, like I said, you have them folded up like that because that's what the instructions show, but you can also just stand them straight up and just have them standing on the weapons rack like that. I think that's probably how more I would prefer them, just so they're not all bent up and they're much easier to get on and off of that way, so you can have them there. And then of course this does deploy out, so the deployment rack, so it does slide out the back, dropping them onto the ground. And then of course the racks drop out there, so allowing the battle droids out onto the ground. Now like I said, in real life or like in the movies or whatever, there's multiple racks. They have like multiple little sections that spin around dropping the droids out, and it carries 112 total, where we only get 6 on this one. And then of course we can load it back in, so you just gotta get it up on here and slid back in, so there's slots on each side, and then slide these back in and it'll carry the droids off of battle once again. So pretty cool design for that. Obviously real simple and basic, not like anything super fancy. That's why it's kind of a little disappointing that this was a gift with purchase, because you know it's not all that super exciting, but it'd be nice just to be able to buy multiple of these just to use in like a mock or something, you know, to be able to carry your battle droids in, as well as getting additional battle droids to help fill out the separatist army. But I am glad that they at least made it, you know, remaking the old set, especially from episode 1 where they had this originally and released it again a couple times over the years. But it's cool for me at least to finally able to get a droid carrier for once, since I've never gotten any of them in the past, and I think this one looks really good. So it just stinks it was a gift with purchase, but I'm really happy with it. And as I mentioned from the box, weirdly we do get the little brick piece. Of course there's nothing to sit on, so you just sit it off to the side, so weird that it comes with that as well. But overall a pretty cool set that I'm really happy with. But let me know your opinions on the set down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, let me know with that thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.